Hi, this is filmmaker Mario Arcoello, and we're going to be starting this new series discussing some of the weirdest movies of all time with one of my favorites, which is this, The Visitor, from around 1979-1980, directed by Giulio Paradisi, and starring some of the biggest actors, rare for a movie that's really more like a low-budget sci-fi anomaly. John Huston, Glenn Ford, Shelley Winters. A lot of them get killed by birds, strangely enough. But John Huston was one of the biggest directors of the middle of the 20th century, also an actor maybe best known for playing Noah in the Bible. He pulled it off quite a bit better than Russell Crowe's version, and he's the father of Anjelica Huston, no stranger to weird movies in her own right, having played Morticia in the Addams Family movies. The plot of The Visitor, if you can say it really has one, involves a conspiracy by a bunch of Illuminati-style sinister figures who just may be extraterrestrial, involved in impregnating the unsuspecting wife of this wealthy sports team owner with the spirit of an evil entity who may also be extraterrestrial. So her daughter is a really bad seed, just this evil little girl that winds up using her black magic to shoot her own mom in the legs and put her in a wheelchair for most of the movie. Yeah, this is just considered just a normal plot point in this story. Normal as in old German fairy tale, cut off the fingers of little children normal. The lines between science fiction and pure horror really blur in this movie, with spiritual elements such as the battle between good and evil also becoming an intergalactic war of sorts. If you're familiar with ancient aliens theories, this will probably make more sense to you. And guess what? Jesus shows up at the end of the story to redeem us all, or at least to take the evil spirit out of the little girl and hence make her bald, naturally, meaning she has to join a bunch of other bald children in a greenhouse version of heaven. Weird enough for you yet? Jesus is played by veteran Italian actor Franco Nero, of course. As we know, Jesus was Italian. Isn't that what the Catholic Church is about? I don't know. So basically a movie about an evil little girl who may be the embodiment of Satan trying to take over the world by beating angel warrior John Huston at a game of big screen Pong. But it's not really about the story, in my opinion. It's about a lot of surreal images juxtaposed in ways that on the surface make no sense at all, but leave lots of room for interpretation, and that's what makes it a lot of fun for you, the viewer of this mess. Among those images are the glass backboard at a basketball game shattering due to a satanic mind power, maybe. Oh, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar makes an appearance to add to the star power, of course. Also a bunch of bald clones in tracksuits, naughty-looking stuff taking place in silhouette, more glass shattering as the girl flings an opponent through a window. And by the way, none of this violence seems to have any consequences at all, thanks to Wile E. Coyote. Some kind of alien abduction probe in a truck taking place off a busy highway, and of course, those random satanic bird attacks. Plus, Jesus and a bunch of bald kids. Maybe Jesus just wanted to have the best hair in the house, who knows. So see The Visitor and decide for yourself just what it's all about. By the way, this weird alien eyeball on the cover of the VHS version, also used for the movie poster, has absolutely nothing to do with the movie itself. It makes it look like there's some weird reptilian monster involved. It's totally not true, but that just fits the entire non sequitur pattern of the whole film. And maybe if you get stoned while watching it, it'll make a whole lot more sense to you, but then again, I'm not going to advocate any drug use. The movie is trippy enough. That's it, until next time, when I'll be talking about another one of the weirdest movies of all time. This is filmmaker Mario Arcoello, signing off.